The Washington Wizards have something to prove. Okay, I've said this before. And you're thinking, why? Why do you think the Washington Wizards have something to prove? First off, Kristaps Porzingis has a beard, and I love it. I honestly love. This team does have two top 25 players, Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis, what he has to prove, that he's still that guy that we saw in New York. Bradley Beal needs to show that he can lead a team to wins, and they're both. And then you got Kuzma, who is basically the third fiddle, who's the third star of this team, showing that he can do stuff. I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. We're on the way to 10,000. Hit that like and subscribe button to help us out to get there. Now, last year, Kyle Kuzma had 17 points. Kyle Kuzma will be a quick little recap for you boys and girls. But Kyle Kuzma, after the All-Star break in 11 games, averaged 21.2 points, okay? To go along with 7.1 rebounds, 5.7 assists with a block a night and almost a steal a night, while shooting 37% on 6.5 attempts from three last year. And then you had Kristaps Porzingis, who just came in and decided, hey, Wes Unseld was like, we're going to use you like Nikola Jokic. And what does he do in 17 games with the Washington Wizards? Plays 28 minutes a night. 28 minutes. Averaging 22 points. 47.5% from the field. 36.7% from three. 8.8 rebounds. 2.9 assists. 1.5 blocks. And a little under a steal a game. And that was the part that was incredible. And if you look at that, if he was playing close to 36 minutes, his per 36 minutes with the Wizards were 28.3 points, 11.3 rebounds, almost 2 blocks a game, a steal a game, 4 assists a game, okay? Literally, the man had a career high dish and assist where he was averaging 2.9 with the Wizards, okay? If he was playing 36 fully healthy, he would be dishing out about 4 assists a night with 2 blocks, okay? 11.5 rebounds, 28 points, shooting about 6 threes a night and 47.5% on 20 field goal attempts. That is ridiculous. That basically is what we saw right there from that. Kristaps Porzingis is the best Kristaps Porzingis we've seen since the 2017 to 2018 year. Okay? And then you look at Bradley Beal. And this is a whole team that needs to show that they can play defense and just win basketball games. And they have all the pieces there. And we'll get right into the pieces. But Bradley Beal is a guy that averaged 30 points for back-to-back years, but since 2016 has not fallen below 20 points a game. He is a beast when it comes to scoring. And that's when you look at the Wizards and you think, okay, this is a good team. And they got so much to prove. They have so much depth. They made a couple trades. They did what they needed to do. And that's where I look at this, okay? We're looking like, we see Rui Hachimura this preseason showing that he is a two-way guy, okay? And I think, look, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And when I think of this team, I think of one thing. I think of the Wizards have done a good job of building a roster. And this was a team that their deficiency rating, yes, it fell down. But let's talk about this. This is a team that I think right now, when you look at it, the point guard rotation is, or the starting lineup is Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Will Barton, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis, with DeLon Wright backing up Monte Morris, Corey Kispert and John Davis backing up Bradley Beal, Will Barton, Denny Avdia being the small forward rotation. I personally think it should be Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia, Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, and then you have Will Barton off the bench. But some would say Will Barton gives you more consistent shooting. So to start the year, probably Will Barton starts, and then maybe by the end of the season, Denny Avdia, Beal, Morris, Kuzma, Porzingis is the starting lineup with Barton playing the 6-man role. But the bench is Wright, Kispert, Avdia, Hachimura, and Gatford, with the deep reserves being Johnny Davis, Anthony Gill, and Taj Gibson. So right there, when you look at this team is 13 deep. Okay, fully healthy, Taj Gibson, Anthony Gill, Corey Kispert, and Johnny Davis are all going to be, guys who are going to be fighting with each other when that team's fully healthy for some minutes. Vernon Carey and Isaiah Todd and Jordan Shackle are going to be guys who probably play garbage time or are in the G League. And we expect Wes Unseld to start the year with Will Barton as starting small forward. Barton was one of the guys on the Denver Nuggets roster for all of Wes Unseld's 6 seasons there as an assistant coach or associate head coach. So Unseld and Barton have a good comfort level. And yeah, I think Monte Morris is going to be playing like 28 minutes while we got Kristaps Porzingis and Kyle Kuzma playing 32 and Bradley Beal playing 36. Will Barton will play 26. The first guy off the bench, I think, for this team is going to be like DeLon Wright, and followed up by Denny Avdia. I think Denny Avdia is going to get the most minutes off the bench. And to win this, what I think this team needs to do is, I think they should start Denny Avdia and put Avdia in a 3-and-D role. Avdia would give this starting lineup more size and another willing passer. And bringing Barton off the bench would give a second unit of 4 quality shooters in DeLon Wright, Casper Barton, Hachimura, which really helps. And as you can see, like, I think closing the games, okay, like, Barton would finish games, but I think right here, you got 3 guys in Beal, Kuzma, Porzingis who have something to prove. You got Denny Avdia, who worked out with Drew Handle this summer, so he's got something to prove as well. Monte Morris and Will Barton, DeLon Wright are all guys who, you know, need to play good to get another contract. Same thing with Rui Hachimura. There's a lot of guys on this team playing for something.